It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. 10, 9, 5, 7. Never give Dylan the opportunity to count down. I'm going to tell you, the space shuttle would have been set back 15 years because of you.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Do you remember how I told you about Jubin time in Miami? If you're Jewish
Juvenile.
and Cuban?
Jubin. Yeah.
You're
That's
Jewish
like
and
Cuban
Cuban in Miami. There is no sense of time. There's got to be like a Jewish, Puerto Rican, multicultural, Brazilian time here because it's 12:15.
Well, the funny thing is that Puerto Ricans have no sense of
Brooklyn
time.
Cafe time.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco. I'm sorry I'm late. We were having all sorts of stuff going on in here this morning. It's a beautiful, chilly Tuesday.
Chilly Tuesday.
Wind chill factor is like 46 degrees.
It doesn't feel that cold though. It's really nice. Look, I'm actually in long sleeves and a sweater. And
Dawn got dressed today.
I got dressed today.
And the funny thing is that one of the producers wants to have a party on Friday, a Christmas party, and she wants you to bring your pajamas. Absolutely not.
So Andy, here's our question on Instagram. Ready to post? Does lingerie constitute pajamas?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Gentlemen, does lingerie constitute pajamas?
Yes, it does.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, no.
This is a man.
Here's our poll. If we come in Christmas pajamas on Friday for a Christmas party, does lingerie count?
Absolutely.
Lingerie doesn't cover you, Freddie.
That's where we draw the line.
Father Fred, apparently lingerie does not cover you.
First of
It
all,
certainly is not going to cover you.
First of all, lingerie comes in many styles.
Does it?
Yes, it doesn't have to be revealing. I mean, you could wear bubble wrap as a lingerie.
Okay, let's check that out. So Janice, Friday's Pajama Friday?
So you're coming in your pajamas?
Christmas pajamas.
I don't have pajamas. You don't want me to come in my pajamas. Oh, you
You
can buy
want
me
to come in a
pajamas.
robe?
I said a robe. She said no.
Christmas pajamas and
You
a
said
hat.
yes? Oh, okay. I come in a robe and a hat.
Give us a call and let us know what you think. Does lingerie constitute pajamas? Just saying. 56, that's what our studio number, 888-994-4995. I forget where we are. Hour 12, 888-994-4995. I don't know where Chanel is, but Chanel, the ad that you put in last week, it has opened up our friendship pool immensely. There's a woman who's going to send us toothpaste.
It has not opened up our friendship. It has opened up your friendship pool.
You're going to do it again. We should do it again.
I love the way Dawn says, "Oh yes."
She's sending you toothpaste. She loves our show.
She's sending you toothpaste.
She's sending
She
it right
don't
here.
even
She
know
wants
who
to
I
call
am.
in today.
Somebody, look at my name. Doesn't.
You know, mine kind of expanded too. We can.
That's the cold weather.
Is that what it is?
There's somebody that called me yesterday and she says, I don't know if you can help me, but I want to do a show, right? It's funny. I says, oh, do you want to talk to Dawn? Oh, yeah, that's who I want to talk to.
Oh, fantastic. So we got my partner, and she said, oh, that's your partner?
No. And then she says, oh, I know you. I know you. Everybody knows
I know
you.
you, I know you, I know you.
How long you live in Boca?
Forever. I've lived here 23 years.
Really? I've been here 23 minutes.
23 years.
I don't know Boca from east to west.
But Chanel, I have to tell you, it's been a lot of work to go through all the friend requests because I don't accept them all, but a lot of interesting people come forward.
And that's to say the least. Anyway.
Happy, what's today? Tuesday. I would say Tasty Tuesday, but we don't have any food, so we're going to do a Happiness Tuesday.
We can eat the flowers.
Happiness Tuesday at the Brooklyn Cafe.
I got a question.
Okay.
Somebody texted me this morning asking me about this segment because we have the beautiful flowers. Now, was this you too?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be nice to let us know that you're here. We assumed it was you. But somebody texted me this morning and they wanted to know about what kind of arrangement is being done, but it's at the NN Studios. This is one of the hosts. So the problem is they don't want to leave the flowers at NN. They want to take them home.
Okay.
I see you can do whatever you want.
As long as you buy them from Jermaine, she'd be more than happy for you to
Well,
transport them.
you may be getting a phone call, but it's really interesting because I don't think anybody ever watches anything we do.
Apparently they do, though.
They
Somebody
do.
else.
I think more people watch than they let on because when they say, "Oh, how was your show today?" And by the way, I heard this and I saw that, you realize why they asked the question because they watched the show. So, just saying.
Curious
It kind of
minds.
gets out there.
And then
Curious
with the
minds wanna know.
with the photography, I have somebody who texted me this morning. Who's doing Toys for Tots. I'm going to be talking to them as well. She has a fundraiser coming on Saturday.
Okay.
But she has the connections to Joe DiMaggio's the children's segment, and she's going to come down and she's going to sing.
Is she gonna come? That'd be amazing. Look what we have on the set now. We have our Christmas tree. Isn't that nice?
Now
Jarena?
you see there, Shyness?
Yes.
You wanted a Christmas tree.
Gianna, can we switch to the Christmas tree, please? Oh, yeah.
I can get the Christmas tree.
And you were talking about you wanted a Christmas tree.
Look at that.
Well, look at that.
That is beautiful.
How you like that? See that?
Jamina, I love that. We have our
Huh?
mini holiday Christmas tree right here on the set.
Thank you.
And it has a butterfly
Well, now
and
we
it
have to
matches
put
the
it on.
garland.
I was going to bring
And a
the
bird
audience.
as well.
And there's a bird in there. Check out that Christmas tree we have from Jermaine. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Look, it comes with a head.
Yeah, Edna's head. It comes with Edna's head.
And his head.
So for all of your floral decorations for the holidays or just to spread some cheer and happiness, how can people find you?
561-951-6343. Call and make your order.
And I have to tell you, I think our set today is filled with some of the loveliest people, the kindest that we work with. We work with a lot of really nice people, but the three of you,
Thank you.
right? Today's the day of happiness
Thank
and
you.
gratitude. Lindy's coming with the happiness jungle. I mean, honestly, how much time you donate and you dedicate with the flowers, and you're giving back to the kids. Today, Danielle, you want to tell them what you're doing today?
Headshots.
She has a lot to say.
Bring toys.
She's very verbal. Didn't we say, I thought your friend with the book was coming.
Danny.
Yeah, I just text her.
Okay.
I
And
think
that's
she's
that's
on
really
her way,
interesting piece
yeah.
as well.
She's on her
Yeah.
way. So if you're in the area of Delray Beach, the heart of Delray at 1440 North Federal Highway, come on into Studio A, bring a toy for a child for charity to be decided, TBD, and get a free headshot from Danielle Boujon Photography. You do such incredible
Thank you.
work.
She does.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing work.
You know, I was thinking about this because watching this one here, you could take a stone and put it into the flower arrangement so that it has that whole magical number that we talked about.
Yes.
And it's funny because I spoke to Dawn DeMarco. And Dawn DeMarco, I have her totally confused.
She's doing her drawing here on Friday, actually.
Yes.
Sparkle of
Did I
Light.
show you my headshot?
That is so
Wow.
Yes,
beautiful.
she
I
did
saw
that.
We're
that.
doing it today.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta get
She
mine
does good
done.
work, right?
That's
She does.
fantastic.
You know,
She's
my
amazing.
sister didn't recognize me. She says, that's not you.
I didn't recognize me when she sent it to me.
Hey Troy, how
I
you
said,
doing?
"What was that?"
Troy's doing good today.
So Troy's doing okay. Troy does good every day. So I was thinking because Dawn DeMarco said for me when I see you, she can't put her hand around this magical number on stones because every stone is different, every body is different, and every stone to every body changes the equation.
Yep.
So she wants to know how you do that. I said, I'll ask her.
Every day there's another stone. There's another necklace. I haven't even had time to look at the pieces today, but I did a lot of my holiday shopping with Edna and Warrior Soul Co. My kids all got bracelets. I got a few necklaces. They got stones and crystals. My dad got a stone. Everyone got a little bit of something from
Your
Edna.
dad's stone, we're going to talk about that. Now, yesterday, my co-host here said to me, it was the last day, that Sunday was the
Did you
last
meet
day
your
of
co-host?
Hanukkah.
Yeah.
What?
This co-host?
This one. On Sunday,
Yes.
you said was the last day of
It's the
Hanukkah.
last night. But theoretically,
Oh,
you are
now
correct.
it's the last night. I see.
You are correct.
Theoretically, nothing. Hanukkah ended yesterday at sundown.
Interesting.
I'm not even Jewish, and I was reprimanded and told you are incorrect. And I went to fight. I said, absolutely not. She's Jewish. She knows. She knows what she's talking about. She doesn't. It was last night.
Last night was not the
Sundown.
sundown, and maybe ended. We lit the last candle on Sunday night.
Yes, but it didn't
And then I
end
guess
till-
it was 24 hours was the last day.
But what-
Because last Monday was the first day. It always gets confusing. It's like when you do Passover, right?
Right.
Which you're going to get really confused. It's how many days do you not eat bread, right? So it's like 7 nights, 8 days. It gets very confusing. You have to call the rabbi on and get the whole answer. Because the rabbi seems to know the answer.
You gotta call the rabbi.
You gotta always call the rabbi and find out.
You know, it's really funny.
1-800-CALL-RABBI.
You remember the show Arsenio Hall? The
Yeah.
Arsenio Show Hall? Remember when Arsenio, who had like 12-foot fingers, he had real long fingers. He used to scratch his head and he used to say things that make you go, remember that? This is going to be my scratchy finger. Things that make you go, So the Jewish lady needs to call the rabbi, and she's only talking to the Jewish guy about when Hanukkah left because the Catholic had to tell her when it was over.
Well, at least he's
Just
here,
saying.
and his answers are about as good as mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty
He
much.
says,
Pretty
uh-huh.
much, it's all good.
All I know is, now today is the 9th day of Hanukkah. Can I say that?
Yes, today would be the
So the
ninth
big
day of
yesterday we
Hanukkah.
did this big thing about 9th day of Hanukkah because there's no such thing, and it wasn't yesterday.
Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah is over. We're moving into
It is
now
not
our
over.
Christmas season.
No,
It's
today
Hanukkah.
is the 9th day.
Moving into the Christmas season, we're having a holiday. What are we doing? Potluck on Friday.
She's ignoring me.
No, holiday potluck on
She's
Friday.
ignoring me.
We're doing the drawing for Don DeMarco for Sparkle of Life. Get your tickets. We actually got quite a few. We got a lot of tickets.
Do you know
so-
how to get tickets?
Yes, you can go to Sparkle of Life on their Facebook page, on their Instagram page. You can go to Eventbrite and purchase your raffle ticket. They're $25 for one. If you buy 4 for $100, you get 5. And if you share it on social media, every social media site, they give you an extra one for free as well. So we have
So
a
let
lot
me
of
see
tickets. And the drawing, you win a
Let me see all
$1,000
of them.
shopping spree from Sparkle of Life.
Excuse me.
You're gonna shop
Look,
for what?
Annie. Here, Annie. Annie, take the sign.
So
Here.
check that out, and they were doing the
Buy a
drawing
ticket.
on Friday.
Buy a ticket.
All
Buy a ticket. It's like a ventriloquist.
Go to the Rosie
Instagram.
Foundation. Go to the Rosie Foundation. And then they will divvy up the money as they did last year right here on the set. They did 4 charities, maybe
We're doing
this year
that?
it'll be 5. They're doing the drawing here Friday. Christmas party. They're going to draw the winner for a $1,000 shopping spree. So go to Sparkle of Life on Facebook, $25 per raffle ticket, and all the money goes to charity. And if you win, you get a beautiful Sparkle of Life shopping spree.
Okay. All right. So that
We got
takes
a
care
lot
of all
going on
business.
Friday.
We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on today.
And our newsletter's going out this week, and our new
nice.
business, Warrior Soul Co., will be featured in
Warrior who?
Warrior Soul Co. How'd
Soul
you come
Co.
up with that, though, by the way?
So cool.
Warrior Soul Co. I know, I guess it's company?
Yes, the CO is for company. The co.
CO, the Co. And company. I did, but I was wondering why you added that. You just didn't leave the Warrior
What did I
Soul.
tell you?
Because
Things to
just
make you go,
Warrior Soul wasn't available.
Ah, that's a good answer. Warrior Soul Co.
Yeah.
For all of these beautiful crystals and jewelry. Jermaine, I think I'm looking at you, turquoise or the blue?
My
What you're
turquoise?
wearing.
Yeah,
I'm
turquoise.
thinking one of these pieces, this one,
This,
I think would look so beautiful.
No,
Or the
the,
one
this
next to
one?
it.
the,
that
fu-
one.
the funny thing is that she was bringing in the tree, and I'm looking at the tree and I'm looking at her dress. They match again.
She always
Yeah.
matches.
It's always matching.
She always matches. Your headshot is magnificent.
Thank you. I love it.
And everyone wants your flowers. I love what she does. We ask her for garland and it appears. She brings a Christmas tree because Janice wanted Christmas.
Christmas tree.
We got a Christmas tree. Blossom Moments Floral. Give them a call. 561-951-6343 or bmgevents.net. All of you are going to be featured or may already be on our website, brooklyncafe.tv. Is it
It's
up?
open. Yes, it is.
So
Yay.
everything, all of your companies, your
Thank you.
links, your pictures, everything is there. So for all the information from our sponsors, you can always go to brooklyncafe.tv.
And you click on the sponsor page.
Is my
you click
picture
on
gonna be
there,
in there?
It's all there.
Is
My
your
new
picture
picture,
there?
my new
We
headshot.
can do your new
We,
headshot.
if you send
actually.
it to
We can
me,
add it.
yes.
Okay.
Right now, it's your flower thing that I think that we
I put
posted.
the ad with it.
What
Oh,
is it?
okay.
Well, the ad, I put this with it because I think this has so much information, but we can always add your picture to the link.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is a beautiful picture. So come on down, get your free headshot. Charlie, you walked into a day of days. But I say that every day, and it's always a day of days.
It's because a day follows a day follows.
Day of days. And we
It's
have
gonna be a,
2 new podcast commercials.
yes, we did those yesterday. Wasn't that cool?
You want to talk about that?
You can actually, if you have Siri on your phone, you have Siri on your phone? You do? If you go to Siri, say Siri, play the Brooklyn Cafe TV show, Siri will automatically take you to the podcast. That's in every phone.
Play the
so cool.
Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Podcast. See what it comes up with. So we just did a commercial for Anchor, and we did a commercial for
Infatuation.
The Infatuation,
The
right?
Infatuation.
Which is what?
Play the Brooklyn
The Infatuation
Oh, the Restaurant
is the
Finder.
restaurant finder.
Had you heard of anyone heard of The Infatuation?
Anybody heard of The Infatuation?
Well, The
No.
Infatuation.
Has anybody ever been infatuated? Does anybody know what infatuated means?
No.
How many of you guys go to school?
It's like it kind of means like head over heels.
Had infatuation, just like yeah.
Head over
Enjoy.
heels. You don't know what infatuation means?
Well, I just say head over heels.
But theinfatuation.com, we just did a commercial for them on our
She's
podcast.
funnier than the commercial.
So if you're looking for a restaurant, as we said yesterday on the commercial, right? They asked us. A restaurant in your local area, Delray Beach, Boca, wherever you happen to be, for a date, a birthday, or just to go out, check out theinfatuation.com and they will get a real person on the phone. Real.
Yeah.
Not even automated, not animated, a real person to help you find a restaurant.
Automated or animated?
Neither one, you get real.
You get a real person. And it's nice because if you have like guests that come into town, if you have a birthday party, they hook up everything for you. 'Cause
Theinfatuation.com.
never heard of it. Gee, you never heard of it either.
He
I've
was
never
cracking
heard
up. He
of
said,
them.
"Wow,
Did it work?
2 podcasts
Yeah,
already
it did.
want to.
It did work.
It did.
So why didn't you say that?
Well, you're in the middle of time.
That's okay. Say, Freddie, shut up. It works.
Freddie, it works.
I'll do it again.
He's gonna do it again. But if you have Siri on your phone, you can go to Brooklyn Cafe TV show, and it goes on the podcast. It's a whole lot of fun.
Charlie, have a seat, get a mic. There you have it. There's the podcast.
Somebody get Charlie a mic so we can find out who the hell he is.
And if you're looking to start a podcast, you can contact Anchor, and they will be more than happy to set up a podcast for you as well. That was the commercial we did yesterday.
That's right.
Am I correct?
She's absolutely right. I got lost there for a second.
Anchor.com for your podcasting needs, and if you need to record it, of course, you can always contact us right here at the Brooklyn Cafe and use our studio. Our millennials did that when we got here today.
Yes, they had a show today. They had the Millennial Hour, which was about 25 minutes. And we're going to do this again tomorrow for those
Do we
that
have
show
anyone
up.
here tomorrow? Jackie's coming tomorrow, she said.
Yeah, Jackie's going to lead that whole thing.
And I've yet to see the poll on whether lingerie or pajamas.
They are pajamas.
Waiting on that one. Andy's going to Instagram
Well, let's
that
ask the
one.
ladies on the set.
It's like this 50-50
Do you
question.
think lingerie is pajamas?
Yeah,
You see? And you're Portuguese?
I agree, by the way.
Brazilian, Portuguese? What the hell are you?
She's Brazilian.
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 Yeah.
Let me show you.
Danielle's
I'm going
gonna
to prove
say.
something. You said no. She said yes.
No, it truly is. I just don't think it's appropriate for Friday.
That's not the question. The
That's true.
question is it pajamas?
Yes.
It is.
It is for me at home.
Kinda.
It
I
is
don't
for
think
me
it
at
is.
home though, but I wouldn't come to a party dressed.
That wasn't the question
on-
though. The question is it pajamas?
Yes, to me
lingerie?
it is. Like personally, to
There
me
you go.
it is at my house.
That's right. And yeah, in the privacy of your home
Yeah.
is lingerie
It
pajamas
is.
in the
They
privacy of your
are.
home.
Danielle, what do you think? She's Brazilian, of course.
Yes.
See?
And I do shoot them at Sexy
I was
Santa.
going to ask
Yeah.
you if you sexy Santa
Mhm.
shoots.
And lingeries.
Oh.
Oh, what the hell is that? What
Sexy
is
Santa.
sexy? What is that?
Oh, it's like a lingerie outfit.
Like a boudoir sexy
Yeah.
Santa?
Yeah, with the hat and gloves.
Is it an old man with a beard?
No.
No, they without shirt hold the red.
Oh, wait a minute. The woman is sexy Santa, or is there a guy with
Both. Yeah, both. Yeah.
You
No
see?
wonder Chanel wasn't answering me. She wasn't in here. It's okay. What'd you say?
That's what we
That's
said.
what Freddie always says. Sexy
Sexy
Santa.
Santa.
So, yeah.
How can people get in touch with you? I think that's a great idea.
All right.
561-305-2241.
And where do you shoot a Sexy Santa shoot?
Normally in studio, I can come in somebody's house, and lately we're doing like a hotel rooms.
I bet you are.
Lingerie or no lingerie.
Yeah, no lingerie, so they do a
wanna do
lot.
one.
No lingerie, just the hat and the
You want to do a Sexy Santa?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do.
Those are nudes. She's doing nudes?
sexy Santas.
Sexy Santa's nude
And
or
then,
ice pop?
Both.
Then the next question is, do you still believe in Santa? And your answer would have to be
Any
yes.
woman that comes naked and takes pictures, you gotta believe in Santa, right?
Of
Ho,
course,
ho.
yes, we still believe in Santa Claus.
This is pretty cool. I never heard of that before.
That's why
I
we
mean, I
have
seen
Danielle
Penthouse
Bujon.
do it, but you know.
Danielle
Oh my
Bujon
God.
Photography. So today we're not doing sexy Santa pictures in the studio, but we are doing free headshots. So bring a toy down. Gianna, we're going to go to commercial break. Bring a toy down, donate a toy, get a free headshot. We have Dawn DeMarco dropped off some toys on
I gave
Friday
it to
for
her.
you. And I think Lindy just came in with a toy.
Yeah, and thank you very much.
From Happiness Jungle, look at that. So the message spreads, and we also have Danny Bastos with us. We're spreading some more happiness. Jamina, where can we find you again?
I'm sorry. BMGevent.net. And then you can call at 561-951-6343.
Check it out, bmgevents.net. And Danielle is here right now with us. So
Come on
bring
down
in
and
for a
get your
free
picture.
headshot. You stay put because we're going to do talk happiness, healing, and energy. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
That was a song. 8675309.
First of all, she said 10, and then she went into hyperspace.
754, which made me think of that. 8675. Who sang that song? 8675309. No, back in our day it was a song.
Whatever. For us, it was a commercial.
No, that's a song.
That's a song.
Back in our day, when we were using fake ID,
And
I was a fake ID.
I called
we were
them.
bars. 8675309.
Call the number, see what you
We are
get.
old.
This one? Dawn only tells you one
Don't
type of
only I would just go into the back doors of bars instead. Maybe I didn't know you then.
I didn't know you either. You were doing back doors and bars.
Because if you go into the back door of some of the bars, they wouldn't know you went in the back door. And the whole thing was a lot
Freddie had to
different
go through the front.
Freddie had ID.
Freddie's older than me, but I didn't know Freddie then, so.
Freddie had ID. Freddie, since I was 14, I was going to clubs.
I had the worst fake ID ever. It wasn't even, it was an ID, it wasn't even fake, it just was bad all the way around. Bad, bad, bad. What's that? That's Freddie's headshot? You like that?
You know what it is.
I like it, but
I think you changed your password, Freddie.
okay.
As he announces his password on Facebook, it's all good. We're talking happiness. It's time to spread a little joy.
There's somebody
and happiness.
missing.
She's taking a picture.
She's taking a
took free
picture.
headshot. So coming down to the Heart of Del Rey Gallery,
She's taking a
1440.
picture.
You want to come over, sit closer?
Why don't you
sure.
come
Sit
over
closer
one
to
day? I
Edna.
feel you're too far.
Have you met Edna?
No, I just met her.
I saw
She
you.
speaks,
I don't know if
she
this is-
speaks, she speaks your language.
Oh wow! How are you? You Brazilian too?
Yes, I am.
See, you
Is
guys.
he? Where? How do you say yes in Portuguese?
Sim.
See,
Oh, same thing.
Sim?
Sim. Sim. With
Sim.
an M at the end.
Sim.
Yeah. Sim.
See? With an
in
M?
Spanish,
Yeah.
sin means without, and
Yeah.
si is Spanish for yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They look enough alike that they could be sisters. Look at them on camera, don't you think?
Do you guys know each other?
No, we just
Do
met.
your parents know each other?
I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yes.
You know, genetics don't lie.
Yeah. But we met Danny last week through Danielle Boujon, and she wrote a book called How to Empower Your Kids. And after reading all of those 63 empowerment statements, I think it's about how to empower everybody,
Yes.
which is amazing. And I was talking to a gentleman today who's joining us next week about mindfulness and how you can take mindfulness and empowerment back to the workplace. So it's not just, remember we did the show with yoga off the mat, so you do your yoga on the mat, and then how do you incorporate it back into your life? How do you incorporate empowerment and happiness and mindfulness back into your regular job? Because not everyone is in a chill, meditative state all day long.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to work, right? You're answering me today? I
I'm
guess
just
I'm
watching.
talking to myself.
I want to watch. I want to see where you're going with this. Do you know that since she was on the show, it's a true story. People are sending me about studies that they're doing for millennials on their phone. And check this out. They interviewed a lady who says that she is constantly on the phone for 22 minutes average. Gets off the phone for 2 minutes and then goes back to 22 minutes.
Wow.
On the average. On the phone.
She's on the phone for 22 minutes.
22 minutes, she puts it down for an
For
average
two.
of 2 minutes and then gets back
Gets
on
back.
the phone for sometimes over 20. That's the average.
Let's ask these guys, when you're on social media, how long are you on typically on social media at a time? Anyone have any?
On social media?
Yes, how long are you on?
Anyone have any idea? Here's our Lindy, come on over.
About
It dep-
17 out of the 24 hours. in a day.
17 hours at it. So you look at your phone, right? And you're like, how many minutes do you think you're on your phone?
Oh, I needed to bring you a book.
And then you put your phone down. What's the ratio of on phone time versus off phone time for millennials? Dylan?
I have no idea, but I used to be on my phone a whole lot, but I'm not anymore. So like my average for being on my phone is like 3 hours a day.
Did you break your phone?
No.
Did you lose your phone?
No.
You still have it?
Yeah. Everything's fine about it. I just
You stopped doing it. Pretty much.
That's good. How about
Dylan,
you,
how
Dennis?
long? Dylan, how long do you stay on your phone? He has to find a
Charlie, now you know why you had Mike.
How long do I stay on my phone? I don't know. Out of the course of probably like eight.
How long do you stay on your phone at a time?
Probably like 8 to 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours a day?
Yeah.
18 hours a day?
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yeah.
Charlie, how long are you on your phone?
Yeah, I would say close to that. I don't know. I use a lot of like YouTube TV or Netflix as well as just like social media kind of stuff. So pretty much I'll close one thing and then I'm like, oh, I might as well open another thing. Kind of just.
So what are you, 24 hours a day?
Maybe 23 and a half.
How many?
It's a lot.
I'm afraid to even ask you.
All
Because
the
now I
time.
find you've got 17,000 friends on Pinterest. I can't even believe you have a Pinterest account. You have a Pinterest account with 17,000 friends.
That's so nice.
Is that like impressive?
Yeah, keeps connected. Yeah.
What man has a Pinterest account?
I have more than that. Now I'm getting Twitch people. I'm getting podcast people. I'm getting. There's another one called Daily Video.
I get those weird things too.
No, I'm a member. I got about 500 already on Daily. I've only been on it for a month.
Charlie, how much time do you spend on your phone?
Too much probably, but a lot of time though, definitely.
May I ask what interests you? What do you watch on your phone? What do you see?
I watch a lot of just like TV. Like with YouTube TV, you can just have cable television on your phone nowadays, so that's pretty good. Netflix, I watch a lot of that, and then I'll scroll on Instagram and
So you watch movies all day on your phone?
Yep, movies, shows, that kind of thing. I used to use my computer, but I kind of just got used to my phone having it all the time. So
you stopped watching TV?
Yep, yeah, I don't even have cable anymore. I just watch it on my
OTT.
phone.
He is the perfect example of OTT.
Okay, take it easy. You're right, it is OTT. You know, off your phone, you can also push it out to your TV, right?
Yep, you can do that, but sometimes I just kind of rather just used to having it on your phone, so you're sitting on the couch, you want to make a drink.
So you watch everything on this big little screen?
Yep, it's fine by me.
Really?
At first it was hard,
good
but
eyesight.
get used to it after a while.
I want a 100-foot-inch television, and he's watching it on his
The
little
funny thing is, when you were talking to Gio last week, your Gio, about getting a new phone, and there's the 10X, there's the 10XR, there's the 10X, whatever it is. He says it's bigger than this. Next thing you know, you're going to be carrying a phone around the size of your laptop, because that's how big the phones are going to get. It's crazy.
Do you remember in the old days when the phones were like bricks?
Yeah, they were called the brick.
They were called the brick.
That's right.
With the antenna.
That's right.
I had one of those. It was so funny.
They go big, they go small. Anyone giving us a survey, Annie, on lingerie versus nothing yet? No, I haven't.
Okay, so the question posed today, is lingerie considered pajamas?
Yes.
That was
lingerie considered pajamas?
Not for me.
Susan, lingerie considered pajamas?
No. All right, so Friday we're having a Christmas party,
It's a
pajama
special pajamas, maybe.
No, we're not saying that
It's
you
not
have.
a lingerie party, it's a Christmas.
We're not saying that you have to. What the hell's wrong with her?
Oh my
God, that was a good one. With you?
What did she say? We missed it.
What do you have, an epileptic
I
attack?
said lingerie is not on long enough to be considered pajamas.
No, the question is in the privacy of your home.
Mic drop.
Yes. Is it considered pajamas?
Okay, how about this?
People who want to come in pajamas, they can come in pajamas. Or if you want to wear an ugly Christmas sweater, you can do that too.
Well, no, we're doing ugly Christmas sweater.
We can do both. It doesn't matter. Because apparently pajamas is a problem, Freddie.
It's not a problem. It's a great question.
Father Fred.
It's a great question.
Father Fred.
I'm going to wear a collar like a priest.
Huh?
And come in my priest pajamas.
Okay, well.
What are you worried about? You're Jewish.
Yeah, but...
Nah, there ain't no but. What, you don't like the priest?
You're a priest coming to a party with children. I don't know.
Where'd you get this guy?
You're all of age.
All right, so the book is actually bringing more foresight. People were actually asking questions about raising your kids.
Yeah.
Now, Lindy, you really like this.
I love it. I love it. I'm all about empowering kids. I mean, they are our future, and there's so many demographics that go along with it. And in today's world, the parents aren't paying the right attention to the kids, and the kids are reaching out for attention in the wrong ways. and there's so much more that we could do to bring awareness to it.
But
So
then I want
thank
to,
you.
but then I want to ask you. I want to ask you in this digital era, right? Maybe it's exposed more. Because I talk to a lot of kids and I see how it's no different than when we grew up, except if trouble's here, kids go in that direction. We didn't go in that direction.
It's a lot easier to find trouble on social media.
Or it finds you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I do a program that's called Social Emotional Learning, and it is in regards to incorporating the social media with the good old days, though. You know, the way that we used to be versus what we have to accept what is today.
Yeah.
So there is a happy medium. People need to understand that there is, and emojis have a lot to do with it, don't they?
And I think there is no point in fighting technology nowadays because that's the generation they are in. We have to teach them tools to like distance themselves and not be bullied by it, because for me the thing that I'm most worried about is bullying now goes home.
Yes.
Before you would go to school and somebody would, you know, call your names and stuff, and that's one thing that I mentioned in the book. And now it's constant. It's in your phone. They are trashing you and they say pretty mean things. The other day, one guy from social media that's was saying people are trying to make me kill myself. Like,
I got a question. I got to throw you a curveball.
Sure.
Because I know that we talk about kids and bullying and everything else. What about adults? What about bully adults? What about adults who teach, you know, hate is a taught emotion, right?
It's a learned behavior.
Because when Rowan, my grandson was born, I asked him, do you know what the word hate is? And he just looked at me. You know what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a learned emotion. What about grown-ups that are bullies?
And that's why I think empowering kids is so important, because we actually learn ourselves to be better so they can have a good mirror
But
to
can you
follow
do
through
that?
it. Yeah,
can
of
you
course.
Teach, if you're a bully, can you teach your son not to be a bully?
I think when you look at your child and see like there's no hate, I'm not gonna poison this child. I think the love is so greater that you might be mindful of your actions, so you don't want to see your kid have the consequences of these actions. So what I taught my daughter was, you'd never make any comments regarding appearance.
Yeah, but you're a professor.
Do you know, speaking of that, he's a professor, but all the things that are being posted on social media, right? Kevin Hart, now because of a Twitter that he posted years ago, is now no longer hosting the award ceremonies. Heisman Trophy winner, right? Posted something when he was 14. And
I'm so against
the Heisman
that.
Trophy. At what point, though, are you guys the same now as you were at 14?
No, of course not. Yeah. And I'm super against this people being held accountable. If no crime was committed, like there was not physical and some crime, really, something that you said 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you have evolved. I don't think you should be held accountable in that sense.
I agree.
In writing and stuff, because now what is considered like harassment and stuff, people would play with it.
And then you've got grown kids.
Yes, I do. And, you know, my younger one, he's 16 already. And I was a single parent raising them for a while. And from a mother and a father point of view, what you are impact your children. It's the way I see it today is that a lot of parents, their priorities changed so much. That's where the problem comes in.
But there's a reason for this, right? When you're in a marriage and you break up, there's frustrations. I mean, you're frustrated. You're angry. You're angry at the world. You're angry at everything going on around you, and that anger turns into hate. I mean, I'm just being very honest.
But at what point are you accountable as what you write as a child, as an adult? I mean, you're talking about social media, right?
Yeah. Accountability?
What you wrote, if you had social media at 14,
yes.
Are you the same person now that you were then?
Is that a truthful question?
Yeah.
You might be. You might be worse.
So should you be
kid,
held accountable
well,
for
hold
what
on.
you wrote?
I think so.
Even now as an adult?
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Okay, let me just lay it on you.
Lay it on me.
There's two hands we have.
Yes.
If I was 14 and I was a crazy Nazi, you see the word?
Yeah.
You understand? Now I'm 24, I was a crazy Nazi, chances are that I'm still going to be somewhat of a crazy. Maybe not a Nazi, But people call me Nazi. Are you gonna forgive?
He always takes it to the extreme. All I'm talking about is bullying, and somehow he always proves his point.
Because it's all in perspective. It is how you carry yourself, whether you're 14 or 24.
So all of you millennials out there that are posting on social media,
be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful what you post. And I've told my son, he's in law school, and he
Be
gets
careful.
so passionate about what he has to say.
Be careful.
And I always say, be careful what you post, because you have to be aware of the impact it's going to have now and the impact later if you want to have a career in politics.
Yeah. Nothing's going to be forgotten anymore.
Nothing. Do you know, I know somebody who went to law school and went through the interview process, and then they sent a letter saying, I'm sorry, we don't want you. And he found out it was because when he was in high school, he took a picture with bongs. You know what a bong is, right?
Yeah.
You guys know what a bong is, I'm pretty sure.
They don't. They have no clue about it.
A bong?
Look at them.
Janice, go on.
A bong.
A bong.
Bong, 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 bong.
What'd you smoke through?
B-O-N-G. What did I say? What did I say?
I couldn't hear you. I just wanted to hear you say it. Did you say bong or?
Bong.
I love you too. Okay, so anyway, so he was turned away from law school because he took that picture. Now, is that fair? He's a 4.0 student.
No.
He also works in internship in church and the hospital.
Well, they always say social media. It's like taking a picture with the red Solo cups, right?
And
or the
in,
blue ones. It's like taking a picture with the red Solo cups.
But that's the thing that we have to teach our kids now. Everything that they do, even if they make out in public, people could be taping them.
Exactly.
And they will grow up with no privacy. They're gonna have to change Las Vegas slogan. What happens is Vegas
goes everywhere.
Ends up on YouTube. And there is no point in fighting it, but they have to know how to deal because they're gonna grow up with it. So I always tell my daughter and explain all the scenarios. I'm like, if you're having a sleepover at a friend's house, don't let them have the camera, taking pictures. Because I have a client, true story, that a boy at school was sleeping over at a boy's house, and when he was changing, the boy snapped pictures and sent through WhatsApp to the whole school.
You're hearing this guy?
And the kids at 9, 10, they all have phones, and they can send stuff because they don't have the maturity to know every consequence that comes with that.
Why do a 9-year-old needs a cell phone?
That's the thing. Now everybody has, and they feel like. But that's
they need to call ET in case they get in trouble.
He's coming on the next hour. Drone home. Phone home.
Now I got another curveball for you. Okay.
Please, I love it.
Regular people.
We got a good radio in a minute.
I got a minute. I can't see nothing because Andy's there with that stupid camera.
Andy, we need to paint that. It's like a face, so when it comes in and out, it'll be like this multicolored Oscar the Grouch or something kind of cool. With it. So like you see this face.
Okay, focus. Stay right here. Okay. So what about a celebrity? A celebrity is put above the rim of everybody else. And even if it sounds like you did something wrong, thank you for taking that away, you're guilty.
Oh, yeah.
And then when they find you guilty, there is no changing anything. How do your kids live through something?
The thing is, like the public perception, you have to teach your kids to deal emotionally. They have to have self-esteem. They need to know that they are not the perception of them. Your opinion of me, it's not myself. So, and it's your business. The opinion that you have of me, I hope it's a good one. But if it's not,
that was in your book.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You don't define me. Your opinions about me do not define me. So you have to be proud of yourself. So do the right thing, and you're gonna be proud of yourself. Because then the opinions of others won't matter that much. It's important the kids know that if they do something wrong, they're gonna reap those consequences.
Right,
it's gonna come to them.
We're gonna switch to the radio. How to Empower Your Kids by Danny Bastos. Everyone's gonna stay on set. We've got Susan Warline and Drone Home. Home drone.
Home drone.
Home drone. I feel like ET. We can just have a phone, a home with a light on it, and you can find your way. Stay tuned. We're gonna be up back in 2 and 2.
Which is 4.
2 and 2. 2 and 2. We're right back.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
W280DU Boca Raton and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is write it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800. Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The AirBiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. AirBiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of AirBiotics. Order your AirBiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticzone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticzone.com.
Cruise
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Song I wrote, you might want to sing it note for note, don't worry.
Be happy. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, and this is part 3, 4, whatever it is. Welcome to all the friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. If you are listening to today's show, remember, sharing is caring. What is going on behind
There's
it?
all kinds of Brady. How many times have you dropped your laptop, Jaja? I've dropped it.
Jaja, you're gonna end up with
today.
You're gonna end up with nothing.
Do you know what today's theme is?
Today's theme is Jaja drops a computer.
No. Today's theme is happiness.
Again?
Again, always. It's
Again.
either
What's
hope
better
or
than happiness?
You need just once? Or happiness? You
You
need
just
every
usually
day.
One day of happiness all the time.
One day of happiness.
One day of hope and happiness. Today's theme is happiness. We've
I
got
can't be happy with you waving that thing around.
Edna likes it. So.
Edna's being nice.
Sorry. No,
Edna's
I
being
love
nice.
it.
She loved
I
it
loved
this
it.
one.
I didn't know you had something against it. I'm so sorry.
It looks like an
Freddie.
amoeba.
Do you welcome?
No, you just took all the
I
air
took
out of
your
the
welcome. I
bag.
took your welcome back. So welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on 95.3 FM 1470 AM, live stream all over social media, and now Twitch, Anchor, Podcast, Spotify Podcast, 12 Podcast. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. I need to check out The Infatuation.
The Infatuation, we did a commercial for them yesterday that tells you how to get your favorite restaurant in your area.
Theinfatuation.com. If anyone's used it, please let us know. 888-565-1470. You call, you pick a restaurant, and someone actually gets on the phone and helps you out, which I think is an amazing concept. Talk about old school. You get a person on the other end of the phone.
That's right. And I called them yesterday after the spot, and it really does work.
Where are you going to go for dinner?
I don't know. I told the guy I'll call you back because he still has me at home.
The funny thing is we're doing the commercial. It says, "And for your hometown." And Freddie says, "And for your hometown." They wanted you to name your hometown.
Is that what I just read the script. And for your hometown, I don't have a hometown.
It's in your hometown.
And for you in the Bronx.
There you go.
That's my hometown.
Theinfatuation.com. Our first hour, we talked about a lot of things. How
Wait a
long
minute.
are you accountable for what you wrote?
Hold on a second.
You want to start with our first question?
No.
Okay.
Before we get there, we got Susan in the house.
We got some breaking news.
We got some breaking news. I want to get to that. I got a couple of things to talk to
Anyone
Susan.
have breaking news sound effects? Joe, we need some breaking news sound effects. Oh, nice. Drum roll.
What the hell was that? What is going on behind you?
You got Jaja behind you.
Happiness.
So Susan's in studio, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things.
Sure.
Number one, we got to get White Castles on the phone
Okay.
because I haven't heard from her. And now I went to the Publix and picked up a box of White Castles.
The frozen ones?
Yes. And do you know they're delicious?
I wouldn't know because I'm vegan, so.
You know what's good about vegan? You could be vegan, not be vegan, and be vegan. Dawn, be quiet. We're talking points, we're talking White Castles, baby. I'm gonna tell you something. It brought, when I took the first bite, it brought back all of these memories. Even Yes Man was there. I don't know why.
But my understanding is we've got some big news coming tomorrow.
Yes.
Big.
But I want to talk to White Castle.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
We have two, actually.
Yes, we have two.
Actually, if these guys start tackling each other, I'm going to walk away.
Well, no, one's calling in.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And one's going to be in set.
Now, do you have Icky's, you queue up with Icky's dance? You have it at the bottom?
Icky?
It's all at the bottom. It's
They
the
got
last
Icky?
one.
So who's coming on our show tomorrow, Susan?
His name is Bob Berdzinski. He is actually owns Brews Rooms, and he's actually a former Buckeye player, and I didn't even know this until recently, and he's got several restaurants all over the South Florida area, and he played for the Miami Dolphins, and I found out he was a part of the Killer Bees, because my husband told me.
Now, do you know who the Killer Bees are? Those who follow football? Check it out. Look it up online. They were ferocious.
Yeah.
Got the Icky Shuffle.
You
So
see
we've
the
got
Icky
Bob Brzezinski on set tomorrow for a 1 o'clock show.
Yeah, wonderful man, wonderful guy.
Icky Woods is going to be calling in.
At 1:10 p.m.,
So
correct.
let's roll Icky. Now, whoever's here tomorrow has to be able to do this dance.
That's
See
correct.
If you can do this dance.
You
Whatever
got it?
intern producer is on the set, we're going to learn. I want to see
Put it
Freddie
up.
do the drop.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
put it
play
up.
it, Jaja.
Just put it on the floor. Just put it up.
Put it up and see what we got going. Ready?
This is. Now this
Oh,
is,
Charlie can do it.
That's
He's tired.
Oh, I can do this. This is all.
Oh, man.
There you
There
go.
you go. And how do you do that, Freddie?
I watch it.
You watch it.
Now, I'm going to
See,
tell
Charlie can do
you,
it.
Icky, don't tell Icky. Okay, bring us back. I don't tell Icky this, but I thought Icky, for some reason, and they went to the Super Bowl, that team, yes?
Right.
I thought Icky played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't say that to him, because he ever heard that.
Well, how do you know he's not listening? But he's best friends with Yancey Thigpen and Ernie Mills, who are coming to the Golfing
Don't tell
Gala.
him, but let's tell 100,000 other people, and maybe no one's going to tell him.
Well,
Just-
he's not here till tomorrow. I have to apologize. I went all over the radio station and said, hey, Icky's coming from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's not with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No,
The
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. And that team, I think they lost in the Super Bowl. Didn't
Yeah,
they?
correct.
They lost. But my goodness, what a ferocious player he was.
Yeah, he's and it's so funny. I call him a gentle giant because he's got just a heart of gold. And same thing with Bob. Just talking to him on the phone, and I was just praising him today too, just saying how wonderful he is for the community, and I'm so proud of him. All the restaurants he started, and how he gives back to charity, and he's just a good person. All
Are they
these guys.
bringing food tomorrow also?
I don't know.
Buckeyes coming.
I'm going to be here at noon because Michael will be here, and then I've got to bring regular Buckeyes and CBD Buckeyes.
Now, the
for everybody.
Buckeye Challenge.
Yes.
You guys ready for the Buckeye Challenge?
Buckeye
If you're in
Challenge.
the area tomorrow,
Come
I
on
need you to
down.
come down because we'll be redoing the interview with one change.
One change. Well, actually, two changes. You know,
I
it's
do
two,
one, you
not
can have
one.
two.
No, it has to be two. That's right. 2 Buckeyes in the mouth.
I don't think I can fit 2 in my mouth.
I would make them really small. I can make another batch.
It's 2 peanut butter balls. Peanut butter balls.
Peanut butter chocolate,
Uh-huh.
vegan,
Yes, sir.
Buckeyes.
And you have to be able to have a
Have
conversation.
to have a conversation
while
while
you're
you're
having
having
your
Oh, it's the same
Buckeye.
concept as the marshmallow.
There
That's
you go.
fun.
We're going to do it with a Buckeye.
But they do it
Okay.
in marshmallows too?
Sure.
Well, you
Marshmallows,
you
crackers.
You get all over the place. I didn't know you did that.
Peeps.
Peeps.
Peeps. The marshmallows from Easter.
I have no idea
Do
what
they
you're talking
make
about.
peeps for Christmas?
They
make
do.
peeps?
Yes,
they do.
They
What's a
probably
peeps?
are.
Anybody know what a
A sugar marshmallow. They're
If I knew
shaped
what it
like
was.
bunnies.
They're
They're
sh-
shaped
they
like
shape like-
Christmas trees now.
Baby chicks.
Oh, you mean that diabetes thing in a pack?
Basically, yes, yes,
I
yes.
haven't had it in about 20 years.
Diabetes in a package, that would be about
Should
it.
be attached to a Tylenol bottle.
I'd rather have the gummy bears of CBD.
So tomorrow, if you're in the area, come on down for our Buckeye Challenge. Meet Bob Brzezinski. We're going to be on the phone with Icky Woods. Susan's going to be here, and we've got Michael from HempMeds, CBD HempMeds.
That's right.
One
There's a
BB.
whole
What
bunch of
time is
people
it tomorrow?
We
All
start
day.
from 12
All
to 2.
day.
All
Now,
day.
the other thing is, I want everybody here to keep a secret. I am not a Miami Dolphin fan. Do not tell him that I am a Jet fan because the man will go crazy. So tomorrow I may wear a Dan Marino shirt.
Now you told both
Oh,
of them
God.
coming. They said they shouldn't.
I'm gonna wear a Dan Marino shirt.
There may be nobody here tomorrow.
Insert foot in mouth.
No, take out mouth. I am now a Dolphins fan. Hey, listen, I called the win on Sunday.
Should we all come in jerseys tomorrow?
We should. I called the win on Sunday. I told my son, bet the Dolphins. They're going to win against the
And what did your
Eagles.
son
That was
say?
a great game.
No, Daddy, he didn't.
No, because Dawn always bets against you. If you listen to Dawn, always bet against Freddie, and you were right.
That's
that
your
time.
fault. And they
I
won
always
with
say
7
bet
seconds
against
left.
Freddie's bet.
With the hook and ladder, which never works, and it worked professionally for the first time in my 50 years of watching football. So I'm going to wear a shirt. Don't tell nobody.
Okay.
Keep it a secret.
Just write on in.
All right.
So, right
So what
into
do we do?
Facebook, what you got going on? So that's tomorrow's show. We've got Susan. You have a guest with us, and we're going to talk about drone. We still like ET drone home, phone home.
Oh, you know, I
Is that how you came up with the name?
That's exactly how the name came about.
give him
While I was thinking up the name, ET was on TV, and I was
See,
like,
drone home.
Now I got a question
Does it
for you.
light up
Thank
when
you.
you fly over? Drone home.
you can actually make it do that.
I got a question. I got a question for this drone thing. I hear a lot of people have drones. Has they passed any laws about how high and things of that nature?
Absolutely. Actually, to fly a drone commercially, you have to be licensed. So you need a Part 107 license. You have to take the entire course, go down to Miramar if you're in Florida, and get certified. You can fly up to 400 feet. Can't go any higher than that. And actually, to date, there's still no recording of a drone accident with any other aircraft.
And you are licensed?
Yes.
Okay, the reason I'm doing this because we are on FM 95.3 and AM, and FCC wants to know all this on the air, so that's why I'm going through this whole thing.
Of course.
The other thing is, I heard that in Japan, because they couldn't get people to get the licenses, and they were going into planes and helicopters and everything else, they came up with a drone with a net. And they used to capture the drones in the air and capture them in a net.
How high
and
can
bring
they
them
really
down.
go?
They can go high.
If you have direct line of sight, you can go airspace-wise a mile, give or take. So a
And
mile
how many
per
feet is a mile?
What's that?
How many feet is a mile, more or less?
Is he asking me tough math questions?
Let's Google it. Let's
What is
Google
it
it.
like?
Somebody Google.
Yeah.
280? 5,000 feet.
Oh, really?
5,000. Now let me ask you, when the drone's coming out at 5,281 feet, and it's coming down, as soon as it gets line of sight, you control it again?
You know,
Or is
this
it
new
done?
guy can do the icky shuffle,
can.
and he knows how many feet in a mile.
This
You're
guy's a-
hired.
This guy's a genius. Can you imagine sending a drone up that high? That's far.
You know, I was told there's a lot of privacy issues, right, at country clubs. My friend's daughter's getting married, and they said no drones to get aerial footage of the wedding because of the privacy issue in the country clubs.
Absolutely.
So how do you shoot homes? You do this for real estate and for
I do.
selling homes.
I do.
How do you do that with privacy of other people's homes?
Well, for the purposes of what I use it for, it's to sell a house. That's really what it is. 9 times out of 10, I'm in that neighborhood, so I'm already past the security gate. Security knows exactly what I'm doing. I let everybody know what's going on. If there's neighbors outside or somebody comes up, most of the time they just want to see what's going on with it, and I'm like, look, you can watch it right here on the screen, and you can actually see what's going on. There is a law that you have to have the drone in direct line of sight, so flying it a mile away is actually illegal. So it's usually best practice to keep it within range of yourself. But I find it best just to let the neighbors know if they're out and about in the neighborhood, or if they have questions. I just have a conversation with them and say, look, we're just trying to sell this house. I have no business in your backyard, nor do I care to see what's in your backyard or in your house. I'm just trying to help my realtors out. So.
How long have you been doing
You
this?
don't get shot by your neighbor.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this I started out almost a year ago, actually.
And do you
It's been a
sell
year.
the homes, or you do just the aerial view, and then you work with a realtor like Susan, who then does that for you?
Exactly. I work with realtors, so I get hired out by either, if you're selling your own home, we can do that, or realtors reach out and they contract me out.
Now,
for
what's
a house.
really cool, what's the smallest drone you have?
The
Because I'm
smallest
assuming
one
you
that
have multiple drones.
I do. The smallest one that I've ever flown is the Spark. Fits in your hand.
Now, can that one fly in here
Yes.
with a camera?
Yes.
He's having ideas. He's
I
like,
wouldn't recommend it.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't have to fly around. It can go from here to here and here to there. It doesn't have to sort of move. It's still like a helicopter.
And you can control it with your hand. It moves with hand gestures.
Oh, it does this.
Wow.
I kind of like that idea.
And
you know why? Because I want to do more remotes. We have a remote maybe on Thursday.
One on
we can check
Thursday.
it out. But these are indoors, which makes it really difficult. Outdoors, it becomes a different ballgame.
Yeah, it's a whole different atmosphere. Inside, surprisingly enough, you don't think about it, but air conditioning in here, if you turn up the air just a little bit, it'll push your drone around a lot more than you think.
Interesting.
Not in here, it's a little warm. Maybe on that side of the room.
Maybe down there. No, but I'm thinking about corner porch also, right? He's going to have this gather on New Year's
Oh,
Eve,
yeah.
and to have it there. You see, what happens is that when your business and our business, everybody likes the lights, the mics, the cameras, and all that. The bigger, the better. The bigger the boom, the louder. When you have drones flying around, everybody's like, yeah, we got to go check this out.
Lights.
And everybody shows up.
Lights, drone, action.
Well, you know, when I met Joey, when I met Joey, how cool.
About $500 for that tagline, you're good to go.
Hired, sold, let's go.
When I met Joey, I was really thinking too, he had a great idea of how cool would it be to use a drone at PGA National during the golf outing, and having all like the people playing, and so we're talking about things like that. I just think it'd be an amazing thing to.
If NBC doesn't get in your way, you're good to go.
True, this is very true. But I've seen his work. His work is beautiful. I love his website.
Thank you.
Good job.
And since we're talking about Corner Porch, New Year's Eve, we just saw the announcement. It is a no-cover New Year's Eve party at Corner Porch in Delray Beach. The address is 85 Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach. I know I'm looking over there on my low-line teleprompter. No cover, free champagne toast at midnight. Music provided by New York Sound. Just come on in, cover your own drinks and your own food for the evening, and have some fun. Dancing, fun, open venue, no cover charge. I think I want to go. You gonna go?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Are we gonna have a pork on the spiff? What they call it?
A pig on a spit?
Yeah.
Pork on the spit.
Yeah.
A pig on the
Pig on
spit.
the spit.
I don't know. You gotta ask them. Is that a New Year's Eve thing?
I don't know. It is in the Latin world.
Well, I think once we get past Christmas and we do New Year's, we do all different New Year's traditions. I know there's black eyed peas. We were talking about grapes.
Yeah, grapes.
Black eyed peas. We lived in Texas.
Black eyed peas. Black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas are good luck when we lived in Texas.
Black eyed peas?
Yeah, it's
Brazil's lentils.
I'm from Texas.
Brazil's lentils. Grape.
Yeah.
You eat black eyed peas?
Champagne.
I'm from Texas. That was a huge thing back home.
That's a huge thing, right?
Yeah,
in
it's
Texas.
Black eyed peas?
On New Year's Eve. It's
And
good
even
luck.
maybe the singing group. But
Never heard of
Double good luck.
That's fun
Listen
too.
to it while you're eating black eyed peas. It's great.
Well, now, in the Latino world, you take 6 grapes and walk into the ocean backwards.
Yeah.
Do that too.
I did that. But black eyed peas.
We got a lot going on. We got to get through Christmas first because we just had 9 days of Hanukkah.
This is the 9th day
Today's
today.
the 9th day of Hanukkah. We got
Did you know
our
Hanukkah had
Christmas
9
party
days?
Friday. Tomorrow's Buckeyes on the set.
No.
Susan, today is the 9th day of Hanukkah.
And we're going
No,
to New Year's.
Hanukkah ended at Monday night at sundown.
Susan,
Yes, that was she.
on
Did
the
you hear what
Brooklyn
she said?
Cafe. Yes.
Monday night at sundown.
And you were wrong. You thought it was Sunday. On the cafe, we have one extra day.
Oh,
It's an
so you
adaptation.
did an extra holiday.
That's right.
Puerto Rican style.
Puerto Rican.
I'm
We
gonna go
have.
Puerto Rican style.
We have.
Have you had your CBD coffee yet
I
today?
have not.
All right, lights, drone, action. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, it's time to talk about a little more happiness, how to empower your kids. I want to talk Happiness Jungle and how we can coordinate all of this with some stones with
Happiness
Warrior
Jungle.
Soul Co. We'll be right back. How would you do this?
You know, I'm gonna tell you.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Are you a warrior soul? Are you looking for spiritual healing? Are you looking for protection against negativity? Warrior Soul crystals represent confidence, brings you a sense of wholeness and balance. Mala necklaces consist of 108 beads carved from natural and semi-precious stones. Mala can be used to center your meditation, strengthen your yoga practice, or accent your everyday beauty. Visit warriorsoulco.com. or call 561-307-9049 to purchase your bracelet or necklace today. Discover your purpose.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Because you hit the TV and it's shaking. Welcome back.
Shaky.
Shaky.
We can do the shaky, we can do the icky shuffle. We got a lot going on.
A lot of shuffle.
But it's time to talk about some happiness. You know, we have Lindy with us, and last week, every time you come, it's like a party. We never get to really talk about what you do, but I was looking at what you do in the happiness jungle, and I think it's just an amazing concept, because who actually can get through life and talk about happiness all the time?
I appreciate that. Yeah, I can.
How did you get involved doing all of this?
You know,
actually making this your career?
Yeah, it's really through my life experiences of what I never liked and what brought me unhappiness, and I revolved and I understand the philosophies of happiness. So it's a matter of your behavior. It's a matter of the things that we do to ourselves internally and externally. And you know what, during the holidays, I got to tell you, I am a happy toot. During the holiday, it's like a prostitute but no sex. Yeah, like happy to. Yeah, and there are many people out there that are very lonely and they want to do things and they want to explore life, but they don't want to do it alone, so they don't. So they go ahead and they hire me, and I take them and they take me, and we do adventurous things of what they want to do, and it's joyful. It's extreme. It's so joyful.
So what are some of the things you do? I'm afraid to ask.
Because you lost me.
We are on radio.
Well, again,
you lost me, a prostitute.
I know that usually throws people. But you know, people want to go to a ball game and they don't want to go alone. They want to go out to dinner. They don't want to go alone. They want to go on cruises. They don't want to go alone.
And people that say
they want to travel. And they don't want to be alone. Some people, they just want somebody to talk to. Just companionship, bowling, whatever it is that they used to do that they don't do anymore because they don't want to do it alone, they call up me the happy team.
You know all those people show up in Florida?
And well, they show up all over the world.
No, I'm going to tell you
just
something
in
about
Florida?
Have you noticed that in Florida, people come and they leave? People come and they leave. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Everybody that has baggage ends up here.
The melting pot.
Melting pot. It's on scorching fire.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody with a problem ends up here for some reason. I don't get it.
Chacha, that sounds better.
Chacha, you hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
You got to be careful. It may squeak.
Okay.
Just saying.
It's because Florida is very transient.
Transient.
And how did you get involved doing this? What made you decide, I'm going to help people be happy?
That's exactly what I woke up one morning.
Are you a happy person?
I am a happy person.
Have you always been a happy
person?
person?
True philosophy. No, I was not. I was badly abused growing up.
What is that book?
This book is called Tears of Fears Behind Closed Doors. It's a story of my book growing up in a domestic violent home.
Really?
I was a sibling of 3. The others were the king and the queen, and I was the porn. So, not No pun intended.
You were the what?
Where?
She was a who?
What was your birth
I was the
order?
youngest.
P-O-R-N?
I was the baby.
Or P-A-W?
And, so through living how I knew I didn't want to live, when I walked out of my door, my friends were my family. My family were my enemies. But when I walked out of my door, people liked me. And they enjoyed me. And they would come to me for advice. And that evolved to my adulthood. And everything that I've done in my life has always been targeted around happiness. So I created the Happiness Jungle in 2016.
And what did you do before that? Because that's only 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was an entrepreneur. I own my own businesses. I'm street smart. I never went to college.
Are you from New York?
So I'm from New York originally. And bottom line is that if I was intrigued, I wanted to learn it. And if I wanted to take it to another level, I became it. So I own businesses. I own pet stores. I own hair salons. I got involved in network marketing if I was intrigued and I believed in it. And it all, yeah.
I did the same
It's a
thing.
New York thing, but you know what I found fascinating about your story? Not only the happiness side, but you found more joy. It goes back to our last hour, being out of the house.
Yes.
But you were able to channel that in a positive direction.
I was.
And you came from an abusive home, and you said, all right, I'm going to take this negative and
Yeah.
be positive on the outside. Is that an inner strength you had? Is it something you cultivated? We talked about kids before, right?
Yes.
On social media and what they do. Somehow some of them find trouble. You could have gone the other direction.
Yeah, I invested in myself going to positive seminars. I was very intrigued with Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn. Very, very intriguing. And I took all their philosophies and I created me. And it was wonderful. And when I was abused, what happens is that you want to get out of the home so badly that at 18, this man, we call him Anus now, he told me the words I'd never heard before. I love you, you're special, you're kind. I got married. 18, I was married. And I was abused for another 8 years by this gentleman.
While you were married?
While I was married. So I left an abusive environment, married into an abusive environment, and then 6 years later, when I was married, I had a beautiful baby girl. At 15 months old, he came home and he was raging again, and I looked down at this baby who gave me the strength to say, I don't want this anymore. But it wasn't about me, it was about the baby. I looked down at her and I said, Sika, you never, ever asked for this. This is not the environment that you chose to be in, and I'm taking you out.
Well,
of it.
this is interesting because this is what we were talking about before. So you grew up in this environment, you married into this environment, and now you preach against this environment.
Absolutely.
So this has become a tremendous big circle where you came out of the ashes and now you hopefully are fine.
I'm great.
But this is this learned behavior again that comes. It's gonna squeak.
And it's stopping the cycle of abuse. And
it is. It's breaking the chain. And I broke the chain. I said, I'm not having my child brought up into this environment, nor did I want her to feel what I felt growing up. Unloved, unwanted, ugly.
Can you speak into the mic, please?
No worth. All of it. All of that. And I said, this is not going to happen again. Not in my surroundings. So you break the chain.
No,
and
you
I
see,
was
though, there's
divorced
this-
for 20 years in between two marriages.
Right.
You know, so and you become who you want to become. It's up to you to put yourself in your environment of which you choose to be.
Which is a good point. I'm glad you brought
But
this.
look
is
at the
what I was
continuum, the fine line of happiness and abuse, right? It's just on the, it's the polar
Like
opposite.
happiness is a choice. I think everybody deals with tragedies and stuff, but happiness is a choice. It's a way to look at your life, like you become, you create. It's not something that happened to you. You can change what happened to you, but you can choose to become something better. And why do we always beg for love we don't love ourselves? You know, we ask for people to complete us, like we are not a whole, and we are whole. So that's, I think, some twists, and I have clients that go through this. It's like you're looking for worthness through somebody else's eyes.
So you're looking for
when you are
somebody
not
else
to validate you.
So
to
maybe we
validate
should find
you.
it within.
And and you say, he doesn't appreciate me. Do you appreciate yourself? Because if you do appreciate yourself, you're not gonna be put in the position that you don't think you deserve it.
Right.
So you get out right away.
And it's funny because we've talked to Edna about this. How many people come to you for stones? and crystals and
And
healing,
healing,
right?
that's right.
I
Every
need to be happy, or I need this in my life and that in my life, and they ask you for stones and necklaces and crystals to help find that inner peace.
All the time, every single day.
But the amazing thing is this inner peace is inside them if they choose to select it. You know, I always wondered, why is it easier to select the bad side of people? Your inner self tells you, don't do this, and whoop, you're going to go do it.
Why can you self-ridicule before you can self-love?
Wait, is that like a book? Where'd you get that? I never
It just
heard of
came
that.
in my head. Doesn't that make sense, though?
It does.
How much easier?
Working on yourself can be a very difficult task, and that's why.
Was that weird what I just said?
Mentoring
Yeah.
and consulting and coaching. That's what it's about. You need mentors in your life.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Now we're gonna get to the coaching thing next, because that's another phenomenon that I want to touch on. Being that we're gonna be honest, I want to
Be honest.
because I've met lots of coaches, and I've worked with a lot of coaches, and those coaches need coaches.
You're right. There is some
Everybody
that are
needs
just,
help.
They
you
had
know,
it.
I speak on many stages,
Susan, help me.
corporation stages, seminar stages, and I watch speakers go out and they put on this whole big act, and as soon as they're back behind the curtain, I look at them and I'm like, who are you? You are nothing of what you just shared with
Yeah.
on stage. That's very upsetting, because if you're not behind the stage, you don't know.
Right.
I don't care if you see me at Publix, at the gas station, or on stage, and I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I can assure you, you're going to see me.
Yeah, because you have the walking wounds. You've been through that
that's
walk.
right.
But it's different, and I want to switch gears because you grew up in a different environment.
Yes, I
Right?
did.
You had a loving family on a farm that taught you all the clean nature. I mean, you're like the girl next door poster child. Make sense? Right? You're not that New York smart. You're not the street smart person. Well, maybe you are. Who knows? But you grew up
Maybe
in
she's
that different
Brazilian
environment.
street smart.
Yeah, Brazil is street smart.
There you go. But the bottom line is that you chose to have inner strength, right?
I chose to. It was taught to me, but it was up to me to amplify that, to make that.
What you've done with your kids.
I have done with my children, correct. And everybody around me. I have an incredible group of people that come to me for help. And I'm very blessed and grateful and thankful to be able to do that.
I think the self-ridicule that we do, and I said this to you the other day, if we could just teach our kids to love themselves, that when they're in their 40s, 50s, 60s, we have someone meeting with us on Thursday about this, you wouldn't then first try to create yourself and then look back at your kids and say, man, if I had only taught my kids I was worthy, then maybe they would feel worthy.
Yes, yes.
Right?
You
If
don't
we
think
could-
that is not something that you can teach.
You can't, but
they
they
love themselves. You have to love yourself.
And
have
they
to be
watch you,
self-loved.
right? They watch you as the parent.
But then you bring up a good point, because I would feel
You
like a
won't teach it.
failure if my kid doesn't.
Yeah.
And in our world right now, it's such a crazy place that I'm not going to hold myself responsible because my kid decides to go in a different direction.
I want to add to that, because we're not with our kids 24/7.
24/7.
Yeah.
And that's very hard. And again, your kids are going to act differently when they're home versus when they're out with their pure pressure peers. So my biggest suggestion is get rid of the cell phones during dinner. Have the quality time with your kids. Understand when they speak, they really are looking to be heard. And they usually are giving you clues in their conversations. It's up to the parents to be wise enough to put away their cell phones to listen to what the kids are saying.
Well, let me ask
Watch
you this.
what they're wearing.
They say when you've raised your kids, your children are 18 and they go off, you've done your job as a parent and you're done. True or false?
No, false. False.
Never.
Never.
You're going to be in your parents' house and your neighbor.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're never,
the
as a
kids
parent,
are
you're,
trouble
I
just
think,
for the first 50 years.
I think
After
you're
that,
never
fine.
done as a parent. I think 18 is 18, and then there's 18 years in one day, and you keep going. You can never not be
Never
there.
stop.
But I
Right.
want to stretch it out because parents is a label.
At
What
least that
about-
was a general, everyone agreed on that answer.
What about people as a general rule, right? If you help people, it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter who they are definition-wise, you're there to help. Now, Susan, you work for an organization. You created.
Susan has as many jobs as you do.
Yeah, but you.
Honestly, and she's not from New York. You two, I get the bookends here because I understand it's a New York thing where you have 5,000 jobs like Steve-O. But
It's
this
right down the
one,
street.
not only does she have a million jobs, she knows 10 million people.
But you work in a very unique organization.
Yes, I do.
Right, where you fly people out, and the name of it is?
Flying for Hope. So we pay for people's flights, bus, or train tickets who have no money to get to the loved one in the event of a crisis that's beyond their control.
Wow.
And you know something, that is a 100% give back. It isn't like what we do where we earn a living and we put people on so people get, this is 100% give back. What you raise, you give out.
Well, right. You know, I feel like I was put on this planet for a reason to serve others. That's why I also like I look at real estate completely different. Like I love doing real estate, but I'm serving others when I'm doing real estate. It's not about how much money you make. It's finding that person at home. It's about flying that person out to connect with their loved one, and with catering, I'm teaching them how to eat, how that they can have really good food without hurting the environment. And I mean, everything just comes all, into one fell swoop.
Full circle.
Yeah. So I came up with a plan. Okay, me and Yes Man, we're gonna go to Vegas.
Yes, man, you want a chair?
Oh, I'll go to Vegas.
Hold on. Listen to the story.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the desert in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Where they put the planes. You ever seen all those airplanes? That
We can bring the drones.
We have to find mechanics. Maybe you're an airplane mechanic.
It sounds like Lights in the Night.
And we get a plane for $1. They sell them. But you have to bring them back to life, and then they got to pass inspection. You need a plane.
Didn't they make a Star Wars movie out of that?
I need someone who wants to donate a plane.
We need a plane. Well, I'm just using this
630.
story, so maybe somebody will say, "Hey, Bendito," and they take pity on me.
Hi, Bendito.
Holding onto this plane with magnets and stuff. But you need a plane.
Yeah, I do.
So if you have an extra plane somewhere, lend us the plane. Because I think that what you do, I've never heard, and I've been in business across the board, man. I've sold everything from ice cream to nail polish. Everything. But I've never heard such a give back in my life.
Oh, thank you. So nice. And this is a hard time of year right now. Like right now, we have a 38-person waiting list because the holidays.
It's craziness.
It's craziness. Everyone wants to see their loved ones because there's a lot of sick people out there.
And if people want to make a donation, they can go to
flying4hope.com.
Flying4hope.com if you want to get on the waiting list, but preferably you can make a donation. You can help them out. When we come back, you've got a golf tournament coming up, February 16th at PGA National. A gala coming up. Actually, the golf tournament
it's Valentine's
Day. The gala is the 16th for Flying for Hope, and all proceeds go back to Flying for Hope.
And we need a plane. She's not going to ask. I need a plane. So if you got a plane, give me a call.
Fantasy Island.
866
The plane.
You know something?
You're cutting me off today?
I'm gonna tell you, if I get a plane,
it's because I went to plane.
You're going to regret saying that.
No, I think that we just got you one.
What?
We just got you one.
You got me a plane?
Yep.
Where?
We'll find out when we get back from the commercial break. 888-565-1470. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
That's like the lunch bell. Edna,
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Let me tell you why. He has made a relationship with his pendulum. That one is yours. You must keep that one. You can't give that one away because you now have a relationship with your pendulum.
No, it's your stone.
That's your stone, Freddie. Yes. What did you do? You moved your wrist? No, you asked it a question. That doesn't count.
It doesn't, I'm telling you, it doesn't work for me.
It does work for you. It's working. This is a beautiful stone. What is this, Edna?
Goldstone.
What is that?
It's goldstone.
Goldstone?
It's called goldstone.
Is it real gold?
No, it's not real gold.
Edna, yes.
It's real gold. What does goldstone signify?
Goldstone. It's a grounding. It's a very grounding stone.
You give some to Aaron?
And what is this blue?
I don't think she
Is this turquoise?
Turquoise.
This is a beautiful turquoise, isn't it? I don't know why this makes me think of you, Lindy. Do you ever wear turquoise?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, that is my energy color.
Yeah, turquoise is.
That's her color.
Very good.
Isn't that funny? It just makes me think of you this color.
The natives use turquoise as an amulet of protection.
Now that you said it's
And
gold, you
also
gotta
to
just sit here
find
and hold
evil
this for hours.
spirits and enemies.
It's funny, no matter which one I pick up, yes is always a circle to the right, and
I
then
don't
no.
get circles, I get lines. Mine's is all confused.
See, yes, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Doesn't matter which one I pick up, it all does the same thing for me.
The one that you picked up was an amethyst.
I have the amethyst here.
Yes.
It's amazing. This is magnificent. For some reason, this reminds me of you, Lindy.
It doesn't
Sure.
work for me.
Hold on. It doesn't work?
For me,
People want to know what these pendulums mean, though, Edna.
Well, pendulums are used for, especially for spiritual work,
Pregnancy.
crystal healing.
Pregnancy.
No.
Well, this is pregnant for a boy and a girl.
Yes.
Mine goes round too.
See, it works for you. You know, this is
That's
unbelievable. This
crazy.
is just working for you.
I'm telling you, if you opened your energy as much as I did, Jody, I'm telling you.
I'm going to talk to her.
So what does it mean when it goes around like this? Because it's
It's
really
your
glowing.
Most of the time, the circles are for yes.
You ever tried this?
And The up and down or sideways motions are usually for a no questions.
So I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm living within my passion.
Yes, you
No, there's
are.
no doubt.
Yes.
Can I try?
Isn't that amazing?
Well, that is because we all come from the same place. We come from Mother Earth, and crystals. That's why we
No,
have
Susan,
this
don't
special
start.
relationship.
Don't be cheating.
Don't be cheating.
Special relationship with crystals. We can communicate through
Yours
them.
looks like it's going more side to side.
No, it's a circle.
Lower than
Just
what
wait.
you
You ask it a
have
question.
level.
And it seems that if you ask it a question,
Ask simple questions.
The problem is that Dawn is always asking questions.
it's just, I'm always asking questions, and what I started with it is I said, show me yes. And then I said, show me no. And then if I ask
That's
it to
a
show me
no.
yes, this is what it does for yes. It goes in these
There you go.
enormous circles. What are you, you're holding yours still, Freddie? That's amazing. See, that's my yes. There is your yes.
Then
why.
it turns solid.
I
Yours
think
turns
mine is
solid.
all no here. I'm not sure.
Hard as a rock, huh?
That's all right.
It's really incredible.
There you go.
And all the stones you have, the turquoise, it's funny, every time you hear different colors bring my attention, and today it happens to be
Endless.
turquoise.
They are endless.
So what does this mean? No.
Different.
That means play lotto. Huh?
Did you ask it a question?
crystals.
Yeah, in my mind.
Don't
That's
move
the
your wrist.
relationship you have
I
with
see
the
you
ballot.
moving your
Okay,
wrist.
hold on.
She goes like
Deep breath.
this.
Hold on.
Am I moving my wrist?
It's the relationship with it. And I put on this beautiful amethyst.
It's not amethyst.
What
This
is this?
amethyst,
Okay.
but this is a very rare type of jade.
The
A
purple or the
jade?
white?
Wow.
Jade.
Wow.
It's a very
This is a
rare type.
jade?
Yeah. This is a very rare type of jade.
This
It's,
is my mother's stone.
It's called mauve jade.
More.
I've never seen mauve. jade.
M-A-U-V-E, mauve. Mauve jade.
And what does mauve jade do?
Attracts love.
And then you can sit there all day, Susan, holding
Yeah.
up to that,
And
right?
it's connected with your
I've
conscious,
met maybe I'm just like
which
not
is
steady.
the
I have to get
connection
this.
with the
Stay steady.
divine.
See, she always knows what to say, and then I always go home with magically a new necklace. Honey, yes, it's another gift.
It's another gift.
Yes, that's kind of, he goes, new necklace. I go, yeah, they gave it to me again this week. It's amazing what our sponsors do.
I have nothing to do with that. I don't even know what they talked about. All right, so I wanted to get back to the point that you get a choice to pick yourself, and sometimes using stones and things that you can learn about help you get along in life, right?
Anybody can do that.
Like, yeah, well, anybody can choose to do
Yeah.
that. I think it's a better word.
Anybody can choose.
Well,
to do it.
I'm not so
Correct.
sure. They can choose, but sometimes they're in such a bad place where they feel so self-deprecated and they
Self what?
deprecated and they self-ridicule and they get themselves, people get themselves so low, and you were, I don't know if you were ever there, but you could have potentially been there, that you want to get out and you want to get out of your head and all these stories you create, but you don't know what the next step is to take. But you want to, but you can't.
But
It's the
Dawn,
slight
Dawn.
edge philosophy.
that's the-
Right, isn't it? It's that slight edge philosophy of making the decision and then making the choice to go for the right help that's going to penetrate through you and with you.
But,
It's
All right, so
that's
let me-
very
let me,
important.
Let me ask
but
a
I
question.
have just one suggestion. When you like out of hope, question yourself just one question. How can I see this differently? Is that everything that is?
But you're going to lie to yourself.
No. How can I see this differently?
All right, then let me
And
ask you.
Differently, maybe not
Hold
better,
on.
but differently.
Yeah, but
Let me-
differently,
let me-
just from another angle, because everything's perspective.
Well, I'm going to throw you a curveball here.
Please.
Anxiety,
Uh-huh.
right? Anxiety among our young kids is rampant. It is so rampant that they've become better at hiding it than talking about it. Now, I suffered in NYU in anxiety. It cost me my medical career. Nobody in my family, even my doctor, didn't realize what was happening to me. It was like I was drowning. Anxiety.
You know
From a
what?
depression?
Yeah, depression. I connect in different ways. Depression is when it's caused by something that it's not just
Okay.
chemical.
And anxiety?
It's when you look at the past depression and wish it was different. You don't accept what happened to you.
That's depression.
You're becoming the circumstance.
Okay.
So you don't move on. That's depression.
Let's talk about anxiety.
You live in the future. You live in fear what the future might bring. and you're so anxious of what is still to come that you really cannot live in the moment. You can be joyful, because joy that makes happiness, really constitutes happiness, it's in the moment. You cannot feel joy in the future. So I think refusing to see and accept things for what is what causes you to be anxious.
Yeah, and then you have to pause. You gotta pause, and you gotta really think about, is this serving me now? Is it serving me now?
But it's really tough to think when you have anxiety.
That's why you.
It's hard to think clearly.
It's
Stop
hard
your
to
mind.
think. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Check those out.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, check these out.
What is
Talk
that?
about anxiety, depression, stress. These came into my attention a few weeks ago, and they're light therapy glasses from Europe, and they also have audio, so like biofeedback. So they're light therapy glasses that you wear. There's a discovery session for 30 minutes or a power nap for 15 minutes. And you wear them, and they generate these lights that are therapeutic, and it helps you relax. They help you sleep, be less stressful, and bring you back to just a calmer state, so you can realistically get better through those thoughts that are going through your mind.
How can people find you in these glasses?
Come to the Happiness Jungle.
Come to it? Okay.
Yeah, they can contact me, happinessjungle.com, put in get in touch, and just put in light therapy glasses. And I'll tell you, I've been trying them because I've been having a hard time falling asleep. So I decided I need to be a guinea pig before I'll even discuss anything or suggest or recommend.
Does it work?
Boy, do they work.
That's
amazing.
Interesting.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Danny, how can people find you in the book?
The book is balboapress.com or Amazon, and my website's dannibastosLifeCoach.com, and my cell phone 954-870-3106.
And the name of the book?
How to Empower Your Kids.
How to Empower Your Kids. And Edna, for all of these stones and pendulums seem to be the big hit.
You can call me 561-307-9049. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on my Facebook page. You can find me through Etsy or my website, warriorsoulco.com.
So you can find it here.
You can find
here.
her right here, always.
It's my second
Always
home
get enough
now.
laugh.
And Susan, I know you're going to be here tomorrow, but flyingforhope.com and Drone Home, how do we find you?
You can look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Joey Duhan, or Drone Home, www.dronehome.me.
DroneHome.me. And Danielle, as always, thank you. For more information, contact us, drop off a toy, and get your free headshot. What a day. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's all about happiness. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Amen.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll See you next time.